Hi, everyone. My name is Alison Miller, and I'm the founder and one of the co-owners of the Dissertation Coach. And I wanted to get on video today to talk to all of you. And thank you so much for following our page and participating. We really appreciate you. I wanted to convey something to you that I can't convey in a meme. And that is why it is so incredibly important to take really good care of yourself. And I know self-care is popular as a meme on Instagram. I certainly have posted many on that topic. I want to convey something to you about really underlying, I think, a really critical reason that self-care is so particularly important in graduate school. When you're in graduate school, you have this incredible opportunity to have, in a relatively short amount of time, an amazing expansion in skill, in knowledge, in intellect, in awareness, in intuition, in creativity, in consciousness. It's an incredible opportunity. And if you're like me, many of us aren't, or I didn't, fully take advantage of that. And why was that? At the core of it was I was never in a fully open, receptive state ongoingly. Because why? Because I was in a chronic state of fight or flight. I was fearful that I didn't really belong there, that I was an imposter, that I wasn't actually that smart. I was just articulate and I could trick people into thinking I was intelligent. A lot of the good things that happened in graduate school, like publications and fellowships, was because I got lucky, right? So that experience for me left me in kind of a chronic state of scanning, hypervigilance, protecting, surviving, fight or flight, winding up my nervous system like I'm winding up a helix, okay? It's really hard to learn in that state, that wound up, contracted, tight, because I'm protecting my vulnerability. I'm protecting. I don't want to seem stupid. I want to seem competent and intelligent. I'm so fearful of being exposed as a fraud, right? That's at least how it went down for me. You might have your own flavor of that. But we also have a lot of demands on us, and that can create stress in and of itself. Some of you are parenting, some of you are caring for aging parents, some of you are working full-time, some of you are teaching, doing research, trying to publish other articles. You have a lot of roles and responsibilities, I know, in your lives. And so just the sheer demand of the load that we carry is making it hard to not be in that kind of wound up, stressed out, oh my God, how do I do this multitasking mode? But if we really want to have this expansion, this opportunity where we can truly grow intellectually, we can develop our skills through persistence and hard work and trying things and falling down and making mistakes and getting critical feedback and just hanging in there in the state of not knowing and it being okay. Because when you're in the state of not knowing and it's okay that you don't know, then learning can take place. When it's not okay that you don't know, then you're going to not really engage with it fully because you're too busy protecting yourself. You're too busy trying to seem intelligent. You can't be focused on seeming intelligent and be open to learning at the same time. So self-care is fundamentally critical for graduate students, not only for your physical well-being, your mental well-being, for the quality of your life. It's important because you need to ongoingly, every day, unwind your nervous system. Life, as we know it, just getting through a day is stressful. We experience pains and challenges and all kinds of reactivity within ourselves, stress and fear and thinking. We're winding up, right? Just getting to your university, right? Just making dinner can wind us up. Whatever is going on in our lives, we need to step out of that and recognize that if we want to be open, we want to really have the best possible experience in the time we have left in graduate school, we've got to unwind our nervous system. And when you do that, by the way, you won't be so frightened of feedback. Because when feedback comes, you're going to take deep breaths, you're going to reconnect with yourself, and you're going to be able to handle the feedback so much more competently because you're not freaking out about it and getting all stressed up and worked up in your head. You're ongoingly unwinding your nervous system so that you can be more open and receptive to what other people have to say. I will tell you right now, if you have a lot of reading to do, before you read, unwind your nervous system. Open the channel in a sense. You want to open yourself for business so that what you read can impact you. It can be taken in. It's really hard to take in that material and remember anything from a state of being wound up, from a state of fight or flight. Before you need to write, take some time to unwind your nervous system and, in a sense, almost open yourself for the words and the phrases and the ideas and the concepts to come to you. If you're revising something, you're opening yourself to finding a different way to say something, a different way to transition, a different way to organize, a different way to approach an analysis, for an example, a different way to comprehend what your committee is asking you to do differently. We want to prepare our bodies and our minds where we feel more connected to ourselves. We feel a little bit of a sense of peace. We're just coming down a level. So here's an easy way to get in touch with what I'm talking about. I think we've all had the experience of not being able to find our cell phone, and we go into phone panic. And then when you find your phone, that's really all I'm talking about. Self-care is a path to go from wherever you are down a few degrees. And then from there, a little more to come down a few degrees until you feel you're in a state where you're more open and receptive. And I know you can't get from here to here in a few deep breaths. It doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point is just to come down a few degrees from where you are. Don't judge yourself from being super reactive, super wound up, and super stressed out. Listen, everybody is, right? There might be a few chill people out there, but not in graduate school. They're hard to find. Everyone is worked up, stressed out, and by the way, doing things like taking it out on their family, having road rage, having sleep problems, overeating, whatever we're doing, we're coping with it in different ways, and it's leaking out of us in our lives. That's just the reality for almost all of us. So don't judge yourself for that. You want to just focus on what's workable, and what's workable is to come down a little bit from where you are. Allow yourself to be where you are, okay? So where I am is I'm super stressed out. I'm really, really tight and contracted mentally, emotionally, physically. I'm going to see if I can just think about what it feels like when I get into bed and clean sheets, or when I take warm laundry that smells really good out of the laundry machine and I smell it, right? Or when I walk outside and I feel the sun on my face, right? Or when I'm super, super hot and sweaty and I walk into an air-conditioned room, that feeling of relief, right? When I sit down, with someone that I love, about to watch a movie and hang out, or I see a friend I haven't seen in a long time and I have that feeling of, so good to see you. So think about for yourself, whatever it is that helps you feel a little bit, could be lighting a candle, smelling incense burning, a hot cup of tea. What helps you feel like, that's all we need to do. Just focus on the next deep breath, the next connection, the next thing you can do that unwinds you a little bit. And then see if you can unwind a little bit more from there. The more you practice this, the better you will get at it, and the more automatic it will become. It will not become easier or automatic if you don't practice it. It really is a muscle. So I'll be practicing that this week. If you want to join me, feel free to leave comments and share how you will practice. Please feel free to ask questions or even post a video response to this, and we look forward to hearing from you. And we really look forward to bringing you more conversations like this. So let us know what you'd like us to talk about. And thank you so much, everybody. Have a great weekend.